We had a tour from northern Iraq, and then we went to Shengal, and afterwards, in the end, to Rojava. And I think what we could observe is that the political system they're trying to build up is really different from everything else we could see in the region, that they're really trying their best to build up a democratic and inclusive society, a political system where men and women are heard, where all the different ethnicities are heard. And this is something that in every talk with the people sitting in front of us, we could see are different settings and different people sitting on the table than it would be in other political talks outside of Rojava. I think the only possibility to build up an inclusive model is if integrate men and women, right? It's not possible to develop, I would say, maybe progressive model, a democratic model, if not including the whole society. And that means men and women, but surely also all the different ethnicities, as I said earlier. If we look into the Middle East and the situation we have there, also in the neighboring countries, then it is most likely the most promising model we can see from a left perspective. So what we could see is that in the European Parliament, we had a resolution adopted after the fall of the Assad regime that is mentioning the recognition of Rojava. And I think, in my opinion, it is very, very important that not just the European countries, the European Union, but all other stakeholders all around the world are recognizing Rojava officially. I think for Germany, it would be important to open a consulate there, to have like more diplomatic exchange that is possible at the moment. At the moment, we don't have a consulate there. And I know that the party we're affiliated to, that the German Left Party, is definitely pushing for this issue. What really has to happen, and what we learned, there are no real official peace talks at the moment. There is this announcement of putting the weapons down. There is a lot of hope. And I just can underline it, that with everyone we talk to in all the regions, there's a lot of hope that this will be a start of a peace process. But I think there needs to be a proper peace process also. And this is something we will have to see. And we know that some analysts are very worried that if a peace process doesn't happen soon, that the violent attacks will come back. So as said also earlier, the task of the international community is to support this peace process and to talk to Turkey that there is a peace process. I think there is this call for action now for people like Martin Schödewan, who, for example, who called out to say, I want to meet Öcalan. I think this is a very first good step to normalize also the situation of him, that he can have visitors coming over, that they're talking to him. But surely on the short term or on the middle term, there should be a release of Abdullah Öcalan and of all political prisoners. That's, I think, a very clear political stand that has to be part of a peace process, that these people are released.